Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. I am Sir Zishan over here in front of you, and I am teaching computer to class 9. This is my lecture number 9, and your book, page number 26, Unit 1, Introduction to Computer. I have finished many things, and still 2 questions are remain, which I am doing right now. Question is this: what is the difference between low-level language and high-level language? In my previous lecture number 8, I taught you in detail about programming languages, and I told you the types of programming languages. I am showing you that portion of my lecture number 8 in which I taught you programming languages. Have a look. So you already know about that because I already taught you in detail. Programming languages, 3 types of programming languages: machine language, low-level language, that's assembly language, and high-level language. And everything has been written over here, and you know it. Now I will write the difference between low-level language and high-level language. And remember, my dear student, if this question appears in your annual examination, you will have to make 2 columns. Okay? First of all, I am giving you some seconds. Have a look very carefully of this thing. Have a look very carefully. Computer class 9, open page number 26 of your book. It's my lecture number 9. Question: what is the difference between low-level and high-level languages? Students, as you know that there is a big difference between low-level and high-level language. Reason: number 1, low-level language is machine language, and it is written in the form of zeros and ones. I made 2 columns. Left hand side low-level language, right hand side high-level language. Number 1, machine language is low-level language that can be understood only by computer, and high-level language is English-oriented language. You understand what does it mean? It means machine language is written in zeros and ones, because computer is a machine, so computer understands machine language only. It does not understand any other language. But high-level language is English-oriented language. So computer doesn't understand English language. Number 2, it is very difficult to write program in machine language? Of course, it's very difficult. And I'm talking about myself. I'm a very senior programmer. I have worked on COBOL, Fortran, GW Basic, Q Basic, etc. etc. But I'm telling you this thing. I cannot write program in machine language. No, never. Why? Oh, very difficult. I cannot control that. Over here, high level language, it is easy to write programs in high level language. Why? The reason is that it is English oriented. Number 3, instructions are written in zeros and ones in machine language, but in assembly language, numerics. This is the word over here, N-N-E, N-O-N-I-C-S, numerics. Numerics are codes which are used in assembly language. Over here, high level language, number 3, instructions are written in simple English like print or go to, etc. Now, examples. Examples of low level language, machine language and assembly language. Examples of high level language, COBOL, Fortran, Pascal, Basic, C language, Ada, Java and many others. So this is the difference between high level language and low level language. Next question, which is the last question of unit number 1. Have a look over here. First of all of you open page number 26 of your book. If you will not open page number 26, you will not understand that. So open the book now. I am reading. A program written in high level language is called dash. Now see, answer. Source program. A program written in high level language is called source program. Understand? Number 2. Dash is a set of electronic instructions used to instruct the computer what to do. Fill in the blanks. Software. That's why I am saying open the book. Page number 26. Number 3. Dash was the first computer that was the real beginning of computer as we know them today. Answer. Babbage difference engine. Number 4. Dash is known as the father of computer. Answer. Charles Babbage. Most of the time this question appears in the examination. Who is father of computer? Answer is Charles Babbage. The reason is that Charles Babbage developed 2 engines, difference engine and analytical engine. Due to some problems, he could not complete these engines, but he gave us an idea, and it's really his idea. We have the modern computer and we are using it at our home, school, college, university, business, etc., etc. It is invented due to the idea of Charles Babbage. That's why Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. Number 4. We have done number 4. Number 5. The major invention of first generation of computer was, always remember, the major invention of first generation of computer was vacuum tube. Remember this name, vacuum tube. Vacuum tube. This was used in first generation, but it created some problems. That's why in second generation vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors. Number 6. Transistors were the major technological development of dash. I already told you, second generation. Number 7. Desktop, laptop and handheld computers are examples of dash computers. Answer. Examples of microcomputers. Number 8. All the physical equipment of computer system are termed as hardware. You know it very well, because I taught you in detail about hardware and software. Did you remember that? Are the physical parts or physical components of a computer system which you can see and you can touch are called hardware. Can you tell me the examples of hardware? Yes, why not? CPU, keyboard, monitor, printer, cables, hard disks, all I/O devices and many other things are known as hardware of the computer. Number 9. Slide rule was invented by dash. Answer. Slide rule was invented by William Oftred. William Oftred. Have a look. The spelling of Oftred. William, Oughtred, Oftred, William Oftred. He invented slide rule. Now, the last one, number 10. Dash generation is called the generation of artificial intelligence. Answer. 5th generation. Artificial intelligence is being used by fifth generation. This is the technology of fifth generation. This is the time we are in fifth generation now. So, what's the technology? Artificial intelligence. Remember this thing. First generation, vacuum tube. Second generation, transistors. Third generation, ICS. Fourth generation, microprocessor. Fifth generation, artificial intelligence. Okay? All my lovely students of class 9 computer. Today I have finished my lecture number 9 and I have finished unit 1 introduction of computer. All the question answers I have already taught you and written on the board. Remember my previous lectures? So I am happy to announce that end of unit 1. Okay, dear students? Do not worry if you have any difficulty. I am over here to help you, to guide you. And you should remember this thing, that write your comments if you do not understand and indicate me that area in your book. Send me a picture so I will explain it again. Okay, dear student? Okay. Goodbye.